problem for Pep Guardiola. How bad did Man City look? Even after scoring the first goal, they were easily outrun, especially from the midfield, by Brighton and Hove Albion. And I should especially talk about Minte. He was a constant threat. And I believe they were deserving winners. Although I support Man City, and I think it's time for Pep to go, because I personally can't see him winning yet again, because the way the team is set up, it is very lopsided, and I feel that, personally, that they need to start afresh now. But the second match today was much closer to heart than others. I was used to work in East Ham in the Royal London Hospital many moons ago, and I do have a lot of friends who do support West Ham, and I still do love them, so I was rooting for them, but I never saw it coming, as West Ham came strong and they scored 3 goals in 7 minutes, with Callum Wilson scoring his first goal, which was an amazing goal, and Jared Bowen, what a player he is. I think my team Man City should look to sign him, because he is absolutely brilliant. And the runs he makes, and he's a constant threat. So I'm rooting for him. But I feel for Nottingham Forest, they lacked some quality, especially in the final third. But overall, it was a good match, which I liked. I've just now found out that Crystal Palace has scored another goal, and they are winning 2-0 against Aston Villa. I personally feel that Aston Villa, they have been outdone by PFA, and this fair, things which they are not able to sign good players. And I personally feel the way they're playing, they might not be able to sustain Champions League. They might not be able to sustain Europa League. So I, I think they need more players in their team. I think they need more quality in their team. So overall, I still think that Crystal Palace is much stronger than Aston Villa, although the match is not yet finished. But it's really sad to see that how Aston Villa played last year and how bad they are this year. So, you can't do much about it. But I really pray for them that they do get better, may sign good players. Okay, and the final match I'm talking about is Liverpool versus Arsenal. It was the top of the table match, and it was completed, or it was decided by a wonderful free kick by Szoboszlai. But overall, the match was very 50-50-ish. They both had good chances, but I think I would never root for Arsenal. I do hate Arsenal, and I feel they're not the best team in this country. And I believe they might not win again, because the way they are playing, they are missing something. I can't pinpoint it, but they are missing something. But I still, I'm not rooting for Liverpool either, because I really want Man City to win. But I can tell you the signs are not good for Man City. Okay. I do apologize that I have to talk about yet another match, which I saw yesterday, which was a goals galore. And I'm really talking about it because Jack Grealish is one of my favorite players. He had a wonderful match, made 2 goals, or assisted 2 goals. And overall, Everton looked good. They looked balanced, and they looked constant threat. I think David Moyes is a good coach who has found a way for them to play, which is suiting Everton. But I really feel for Wolves, which were like 2 different sides in the first and second half. In the first half, they were so flat, but in the second half, they did come back and score 2 goals. They could have scored another goal, but it was a very poor miss. But overall, I'm very positive, and they did deserve to win. So I'm wishing well for especially Jack Grealish, and I hope Everton can come up the table this year. So that was all I tell you about. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and hope to see you next time.